Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Muzzy the Poet, and today I'm going to be reading you my poem Lemons Are Sweet. This poem was inspired by the book As Long as the Lemon Trees Grow by Zoulfa Katoun, and without giving too much of the book away, there'll be inshallah a synopsis within the description of this video, as well as how the novel inspired the poem and how this poem essentially discusses the ongoing um, conflict in Lebanon, or in predominantly in the Beirut region, but now it's escalating to a larger part of the country. So, inshallah, this poem will be inspired by the book, but also address a current affair, inshallah. So, this is Lemons Are Sweet. Lemons are sweet on the tongues of farmers, who, when the season brings them lemons, it also brings them their sugar and spice, but sadly their bellies were never the only space to be occupied. Citrus scents, citizens kept, cities swept, carpet bombed and left by occupiers forgetting flesh is still a seed. Even without life, its force comes from a source beyond. Even evolution needs its drivers. Nature pleads, as long as the lemon trees grow, our trade with the smaller beings will exist, and the birds will continue to have a home to nestle in. We'll shade those who remain from the sun as long as we grow, so both the farm and the farmed are survivors. Lemons are sweet. Without testing them, they believe they can be. Their rind is hard because of external threats. They seem sour, but not more than the eternal unrest of the mechanisms inside the war criminals, which glow crimson with the heat of resistance from their undying subjects. They'll kill civilians and then tell you killing isn't killing with subtext, then change the subject. Lemons are sweet, with a radioactive glow under the heat. I picture them being purchased at fruit stalls, a dozen a bag, alongside other harvests. It's hard, this, providing. Their roads are now unmarked when it should have been our borders. Our walls should be dotted lines and our homes as our own courts with, in a unified place. Preachers preaching practices from the unifying days, but without grace and the remembrance of the most gracious, and his final messenger, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the epitome of patience. The occupied will always be disgraced, even though our strength and victory has always come after we've shown that we can sincerely wait. Lemons are sweet, but their growth, like love, is laborious. Enshrouded by white, evergreen, surrounded by blood, the occupiers of Lebanon notorious, doubled as the arsonists of Syria, thrice as the butchers covered by Gaza's stains. How can I call part of their livelihood sour, when its thieves don't care about the names from whom they're robbing grain? And so lemons aren't sour, they're sweet, just like the tears of the mother who weeps aren't salty. She finds pleasure in the salvation beyond the life their now dead children used to kick for. Every lemon will bring forth a child. Thank you for listening.